This is the time where we get into the power seat, and in studio right now with me is the man himself behind the currently trending headbangers, and I'm talking about none other than Robbie. That the Power Seat, guys, is a platform that gives young inventors, maybe established too. Let's not say young, but of course it is a platform, guys, a very powerful platform that gives a space to people who are contributing to the industry. Now, I am talking about your profession, I'm talking about your business, I'm talking about just the industry at large, I'm talking about industry contributors. So if you want to see yourself on the Power Seat, you're welcome to do so by just sending me your profile on 08351374499. Do not forget to also go on and just download our app on the App Store. All you have to do is search KCA Radio. Just on Friday, we geared up and we brought you on the Power Seat. We had, of course, Miss Makeza Kaz, and of course, she was telling us exactly what she does for a living, because it is important for us to inform you, to make informed decisions, just to empower you. You know, we are going into 2022, so if you are somebody who's looking to start up something that is your own, you know, we are that generation, that legacy building generation. And in studio today, my guest is exactly about that. You know, people in their own lane and actually making waves in their own lane. We are here with Raw Beats. The first thing I want to ask him is actually, Mama no baba ko ikamalako, but oh bad guy. Of course, on the street, guys, you know him as Raw Beats, and that's what we are here to find out about. We're here to find out about his headbangers. What is the fuss about them? Why should you spend your money to go and buy them? Why do they even exist in the first place? What is the fuss all about? If you want to engage with us, of course, if you want to send him any messages, you can go on to www.kcaradio.net. Furthermore, just to be instant about it, you can send us a voice note on 08351374499. And if you can also go on to our social media platforms and just search KCA. And of course, that is Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Do not forget that you can also just enjoy our videos on TikTok, searching KCA Radio. And of course, you can go on to YouTube as well, just to catch up on what's the latest on KCA Radio. It is the Power Seat, guys, and you know, this song says, I congratulate you. First and foremost, right, I want to congratulate my guest in studio. And yes, we do believe that he's gonna rise. Should I say drum roll, please? Because I know that this is the moment that you will be waiting for. So yes, on the Power Seat today, and it is the 27th of December, if you didn't know, and I hope that you are wide awake, alert, and enthusiastic. Guys. And of course, guys, let us welcome our guest in studio and just say hello, hi. Hello, hi. How are you? How are you doing? Are you feeling good? How's your morning been? How's your week been?
Great.
You know those men, guys, of a few words. But you know what they say about men of few words, guys? I guess they say that, they are men of big action, so we don't mind, right? Are you good though?
I'm good.
I've never been stood up in my life. That's that day.
My apologies.
Of course.
My apologies.
Like, wow. For yourself. Like you travel for yourself. You're not there though.
It's funny.
Beats, so tell us about yourself. Who are you? Everybody's like Rob Beats. I don't imagine that your ID says Rob Beats. I mean, I'm sure you are a trailblazer in the street. So your parents, your family, people who fondly and are close to you, bakwazi ubani actually? Yes, yes, we want to know. We want to know who you are. We want to know if maybe you're coming from Limpopo and now you are here and people don't know, but they know. They're like, oh, how to get there? Do you feel what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Penzibury the third.
All right.
Makadla.
Oh, Makadla. Do you see people, guys? You guys, when you are famous, when you are rising the ladder, climbing the ladder. Now, guys, we got your family out here and you don't know. That is actually a beautiful name, beautiful Ken name. As well, I know a few people from your clan, great people actually. So I'm not surprised. So tell us what you do, where you're from.
Okay, Bowman is first class.
Right.
In the East End.
Okay.
Natal's plate. Then moved Mangapa studying from the age of 10. Yeah, and then ever since
beautiful childhood?
Very beautiful.
Is it?
Very beautiful. Yeah. But young boy and since in London to learn.
Guys, I think young boy.
Unless.
But actually, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't expect drama from you. I can say that. I don't expect scandal from you. But the quiet ones, guys, I don't know.
Because on social media, I'm controversial.
And I can't come to say that. You know what? I think also it's the personalities actually. On social media as well. You have to throw in some jabs here and there. And I've seen you actually throw some jabs, and I'm like, oh, is that wrong? Is that big? Guys, did you just?
No, sometimes you just have to protect your brand.
Yeah, it's true.
You don't let people walk all over you and what you are building at that moment.
And people take jabs.
People take jabs seriously.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, serious.
Yeah.
I'm not about that life.
Yes.
Yeah, but but I'm not about that life. You just don't come and stay in that brand.
Yeah.
Like the way because in social media,
yeah.
How many people can
and talking about that, because we are here just of course spotlighting your brand. Brand positioning is very important. And if I were to just give a view of what I've seen with your work, you take your work, your brand very seriously. So if you are saying, of course, that personality of being up in arms when people take a jab at your brand, then it goes against your quiet type personality, and you have to stand up and ukhusele brand yakho. So tell me, what is the importance in your life, in your company, of brand building?
Okay, first and foremost, like you will never be known.
Yeah.
Yeah, understand. If you want to push your brand back.
Right.
The brand makes the artist or whatever product that you're selling at that time.
Correct.
You're important.
Yeah.
It's your brand, and most people don't get it. Branding is important.
Very. Very
important. Put money in your brand.
Everything.
Effort. Exactly.
Live it. Breathe it. Be it.
Flyers and for my show up, I'm like, bruh, nobody's gonna come to your show if your flyer looks like we are there.
If it looks dodgy, man. If it looks like you didn't put effort in it.
So already you're telling me what to expect.
You are giving me an impression.
Yeah. Right. But when you put proper effort into that brand, then I know what to expect.
Then I
It's
know.
very important.
Then I know if I should dress up or actually let me not bother with my good jeans or my
Right.
good T-shirt,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, no, well, that's good.
Yeah.
So tell me, professionally, what do you do?
Alright, I'm a producer,
Okay.
maker,
Okay.
sound engineer, mix and mastering.
Okay, so you know what, guys? Whenever I bring people over to the power seat, right? It is like when we had Miss Kels last week, right? And of course, she's a dental therapist. And in simple terms, that's what I like to understand about what a person does, you know, because of course there is labels and categories around what we do or what we deem ourselves to be doing. But to a young person sitting out there who's not familiar actually with your profession, you know, Ms. Kels is a dental therapist, and she said, you know, actually I deal with people's smiles. I clean teeth, like bottom line, I clean teeth. So bottom line means, what do you do? Bottom line, when you get into what you do, when you open the office door,
And when they come through telling me, it's okay, this has changed my life in so. And then it keeps you going. That's the most important thing, more than anything.
Okay, so people don't bother you. People do.
I know
They do. And how do you handle conflict in your profession?
Sometimes it's just ignore. I don't allow negative energy into my space.
Right.
Right. Some people was being box up actually the way that's my corner, the way you expensive in a corner.
Yes.
So if I'm expensive, then I'm not you. Like you're not.
Not market. I'm not for you.
I don't have to say anything or block you or anything.
Or negotiate even.
Yeah.
Right.
Because already in this industry, my prices were they're already negotiated.
Yeah. I get what you mean.
80,000. I sell for like $2,000.
Yeah.
It's already negotiated. They're negotiated like 7. Yeah, it's already ETC. Then also later do energy again. So I just ignore it sometimes.
Okay, guys, if you have just tuned in, of course, this is the Powerhouse on KCA Radio 107.4, and you're tuned in to KCA Radio. And, of course, on the power seat today, I do have Ubongani, guys. I do have Ubongani Wagamagaza, all right? And, of course, he is famously known as Raw Beats, and you can search him on all his social media. Of course, I do know that if you search Raw Beats, you will find a lot about him, his company, and what exactly he does. This is why we are here today. We want to find out about his brand positioning. We want to find out about his profession. We want to find out, most importantly, about his headbangers, guys, which is, the headliner for today. So, Beats, tell me about your product. Why the headbangers? Why did you go into that space? What motivated you to even dare? Where did you get the audacity to say, you know what, I want the piece of this pie? Like Nami, I know they exist, I know headphones and everything else exist out there, but I want a piece of this pie.
Martin, first and foremost, Lucy, I got tired of complaining.
Right.
You understand? As a producer, I always go through my headphones. My headphones are just right for my
just right
for me. You understand? Not for me. And then in that process, I told her it's okay, Sham. I found out that I can take a bit of this and then mix them together and then get that sound that I need. You understand? So I've been able to do that on my softwares.
Right.
And then I got no time. No. People actually love my sound and always ask, "Am I not producer? How did you get this to the sound?" So that actually brought about the idea of make them headphones and then the way you hear the music.
You know, guys, like, you know how you want to see the world through your eyes.
Yes.
You know, there's things that you think, "Ah, man, you know, I just wish it was a little bit darker. I wish it was a little bit, you know, lighter, or just a tweak here and there." And as Roy is saying right now, this is exactly what inspired him to be inventive about his needs and actually stop complaining. And because it could have been easy for you to go and bash existing products in the market, right? So tell us about this particular product. Tell us about the clarity. Tell us about the sound quality. Tell us about the durability. Tell us about the features of these headbangers.
Okay. First and foremost, I designed the headbands.
Right.
Like, from everything that you see.
Okay.
Yeah, but I designed. Like,
I see that is
Yeah.
actually taking you somewhere, right?
yeah, like, I just want to clear this out. Because most people think near a jaws somewhere and then put the headphones in.
Right.
I mean,
White labeling.
it's not the deal.
Okay.
It's not the deal. I've been working on these headphones for quite some time, like 3 or 4 years. Then manufactured in Hong Kong,
Right.
in China. So, and then the sound was designed and programmed. And then bam. Yeah, I understand. So it's not also need to get somewhere, then I print that pen.
Yeah.
It's out the way.
Yeah.
This is pure raw beats sound.
Mm.
Yeah, I understand. I design everything for this beat.
I
love it.
Guys, come on now, come on. Okay, right. So let us just get through that. You know, Roy is talking about a subject that we actually touched on the Powerhouse, which is white labeling, which I think a lot of people do not understand that even big brands do white labeling. You know, the big corporates do it, the big food chains, the big markets do it, right? And it has such a misconception and such negativity that is behind it as well. So I don't know. You know, when Bonang did her came up and, you know, put her name behind you know, her celebrations drink, and everybody was like, yeah, but yeah, you didn't you know, you don't own a vineyard, you didn't create it from scratch and all of that. You know, I know that a Boiti as well, you know, was also attacked for that. Like, a lot of people are attacked for that, and it is the trend also actually, where people start off. But guys, right now what we are currently hearing is that a young man is actually guys, talking about production from start to finish. You know, a labor of love is what you are currently seeing and enjoying at the moment. And you know why I say a labor of love? Because as Beats is talking right now, you can just see that, you know, he is reminiscing about you know, from the drawing board, guys, you know. And so it brings me to the next question as well. You say that, you know, when you talk, you say that you started this product off from scratch. Now, talk me through the vision of this product. Where do you see this product going? Who do you want it to reach? Who's your target market? And what was your ultimate dream when you thought about it, Beats? Yeah, where the raw Beats headbangers going and heading? According to your head, you know, when we have to play back this interview in a couple of years, we're like, yeah, he said it, man. You know? Yeah.
Like, I don't wanna say
right
to limit the brand.
Yeah.
You understand? But I would actually love to see even young kids, the Mr. Price or whatever.
Yes.
But I want a shelf film, like, I want those.
And I know the guy who created this.
Yeah.
Come on now.
And it's just, around.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, and you know, they're accessible too. That's why even the pricing, we try it by all means, we want it to be fair.
Yeah.
You understand it too, so that everybody can have a piece. Because, you know, sometimes I just want to see maybe 5 people.
Yeah. Right.
Listening to music.
Good music.
Yeah.
With a good product.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, from a guy we know.
The way we know on
yeah.
You understand? That would be dope. But I'd love to see the brand reach overseas.
Yeah.
Yeah, and make big waves.
Of course.
And to see maybe I'm a producer that I idolize, maybe use them.
Yeah.
And
I get you, man. And of course, guys, the headbangers are on KCA Radio today on the Powerhouse. And on the power seat, we do have the inventor himself, the creator of this labor of love, which is the Raw Beats Headbangers. If you have used this product, I want your review on it. Tell us how you are receiving this product. Tell us, guys, if you have, supported, a Raw on this. And purely not on the basis that you know him, but on the basis that this is a good product that you would also endorse to your friends and to your family as well. So from you who's listening in from the global market in KCA Radio, from our global community, this is a call out for you to support this young man who is doing big things. And of course, you can just go onto our social media platforms later on, just after this interview. We are going to be plugging you on how to order this very product, because he did say that his ultimate vision is to share this product with the global market. So that is you guys. So we are putting you on the spot to do the right thing and make his dream materialize. And guys, mamelani, right? Listen, from the way, right, Bongani. From the way Bongani is talking about this, guys, this is exactly the type of inspiration that we need. That's why we bring people like him on the Powerhouse to find out exactly the journey of. So, Bongani Mamet, I want you to tell me about how the journey has been. Was it easy for you? I know that it's a labor of love, but from somebody who's sitting out there wanting to create a product like this, and who doesn't want to go the white labeling line, what would you say to them? How was it for you? How was it for your family? Did it take your children's savings? How did it go? How did you struggle with the information on production, on contact overseas? And now the product is here. Now you have to be fair to the market, that is distributed and it reaches even children, like you're saying, meaning that you have to be fair on pricing. Tell us about the business etiquette that went behind that.
Yeah. It wasn't easy, obviously, for obvious reasons, and after COVID and everything. And I'm dealing with an international producer.
Yeah.
So it obviously cost a whole lot of money.
Right.
Yeah, and then having the mix.
Exactly.
Yeah, but lucky for me, when it comes to information, I have somebody that I work with, who Vincent Keswa, maybe you've heard of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was my line, nothing, the middleman who connected everything together. You understand? Getting the information, it made us just focus on making.
Is that important? Is that important to focus on what you are good at and assigning people who are good at what they do and focus on what they do?
I think it's the best thing you can ever do for yourself. Because it gives you enough time to focus on what you know.
Right.
You understand? And then they focus on what they know.
I like that,
and
actually.
That's how a team is built. You understand? So if you become jack of all trades, master up.
Right.
Yeah,
listen.
So
and the delay.
Yeah.
Right? And the delay as well.
At the end of the day, I'm a patient that I find. The drive in now for these headphones, doesn't have the same drive or so you just need to find the right person and
right
department.
There it comes out, guys.
Yeah, so he did most of the communication that side and via the language barrier, and it was difficult, but he managed to do the most. And we had to take the product, I think, back for 4 or 5 times. And
people don't talk about that,
yeah,
right? They don't talk about that journey of entrepreneurship where, guys, it is not gelling, or it's after 5 or 10 times that you tried that it is actually successful and it is actually here.
Yes, my savings going up. I'll start. What's your next plan? And you know, with some sponsors, they only come in maybe also about 50%, so
Of
it's a
course.
50%. And then
After when the hype, right? So when the
Right.
hype is up.
Yeah, sorry.
And it comes up.
Yeah.
Guys, listen. We are still tuned in you are still tuned into KCA Radio 107.4. We are sitting right now with Ubongani Wagamakadla. Listen, you know him as Robbie.
What's the time?
So if you want to engage with us further, please note that you can do so by going onto our social media platform and just searching KCA Radio 107.4. It is, of course, just the last hour right now. So we're just welcoming you to the last hour. This is the happy hour. This is where we get to say to you, if it is your birthday today, happy birthday to you. If there's something significant that you achieved today or during this week or during this year, man, just give us a ring and let us be happy with you. Mamela, masibe happy now, sibe munye, and celebrate your achievement. Maybe you graduated this year, or maybe, listen, you just clinched a deal that set you up for life. This is the Weekend Special Powerhouse on KCA Radio. You are tuned in, of course, to the hottest frequency in the globe, in Tukulu Abatonga, on your radio. My name is Nomvula African Brat Nkuna, the mic siren. Listen, the vibe queen, and I am here to plug you as we continue and conclude our conversation. Nobongani Wagamakadla, you know him as Raw Beats. Today we are just putting on the spot his product, which is the Raw Beats Headbangers. We're talking about the quality thereof. We're talking about the clarity of the product. We're talking about, you know, the pricing. We are talking about the whys, actually the bottom line of this product. And of course, just to conclude, we want Raw Beats. You know, after somebody tells me their real name, I really struggle to call them by their AKA something, right? And of course, Raw is going to tell us how you can order, how you can get your hands on this beauty. So Raw, tell us, how can people order? How can people, is there a chance for bulk buying? Is there a chance for agents? What is the distribution line looking like on your side?
Yeah, no, they can do that. You take everything.
Right.
You take everything.
No, this is South Africa.
You take everything. You can hit me up with my social media.
Right.
Raw Beats, and then I'll send you the details to how to go about it.
Okay.
Usually, but then it's just me sending you the banking details. Then you get to me, get back to me, and then send me your location and then we do it.
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
That is beautiful. How has the reception for the product
Very
been?
beautiful. Very beautiful.
That's nice. I'm happy.
Yeah, people are loving the sound because when Mankuma features work on it, it's like it has a 40 meters diameter.
Right.
Right. And cushion corner, like it's the form that takes shape of.
That is very important, especially for people in our industry.
They're comfortable.
Thank you.
Yes. It's comfortable.
Right.
And you know it's cancellation corner. Because you can be around people, but more fagile, they just absorb the sound and then you are in the sound.
You are the sound.
Yes. Like
you are the sound.
Like
you are the sound.
Yeah, I understand. They're very portable.
Okay.
And they never power off.
Right.
Oh,
that is so important for me. Oh gosh. Guys, I am that girl who likes to always be turned on, okay?
So the battery life is like it lasts to 10 hours.
Okay.
Then when it ends, then they say follow the aux cable.
Right.
That's why I see they never power off.
Guys, that is so good. Listen, I'm actually thinking right now with the crisis in South Africa, with us not having electricity and everything. So if you get a chance to plug somewhere and and charge, that you are good to go for the whole night. Basically, you can go home, you can travel, you can even get home until the next day when you go charge by your friend who does have
True.
electricity. So this is good.
Yeah.
This is good.
And we also have a slot that says it's a SD card.
Okay.
So that if you don't want to use your phone, maybe your phone dies,
Yeah.
you can just take out your memory card and then just put it in my headphones
Right.
themselves. So it has a whole lot of features. And then also, and we can fit in your pocket. They are very portable size. You can bend them, then just put them in your pocket. Then we cool, and all of that. Yeah, so yeah, these are the features that you need to have in this day and age.
Okay, tell us about the price.
$400.
Yeah, $400. And what would you say to somebody at home who is maybe thinking about it, not sure, and everything? What is your selling point at this time for them to go and buy them?
Don't regret. Don't have. I'm not regret none because everybody else is now in the Scarlet Life is already using them.
Yeah.
And
that's endorsement now.
Yeah.
Listen.
And if I help you on your song, then don't be left out. Don't be that guy. Just get the
Guys, listen, I like it. I like it there. Just there, Ro is saying, don't be that guy. Go get the headbangers for yourself. It is only 400 Rand for so many features that are so important and crucial. And you know what, that you can enjoy. It is still festive shopping. So it means that you still have ample opportunity to come through, contact him, and just get in touch with him to get these beautiful babies as a gift, as a present for your loved one. From us to you, this is how we conclude, of course, the Powerhouse. And of course, if you wanted to see yourself on this seat, guys, you know what it is about. Make sure that you have something that is worth talking about. And who knows, you might just be sitting across the first lady of this house on KCA Radio 107.4. From us and Raw, we are saying thank you so much. Siyabonga, guys. And but of course, that is the purpose of it all. So yeah, Ntukulo Vatsonga on your radio. Do still stay tuned for more music that's still coming up.
Thank you, Yabo. Oh.